always do. The crowd will go nuts and we'll have a great match.
Let's
We'll
try
really
this
tear
again.
the house down.
I was trying to say something,
You're
but I
gonna
fucked
steal
up.
the show.
Bray Wyatt is gonna get involved in this match.
You think you're in my head? You think you know me? You want me to admit I use all the critics and the naysayers as fuel to make myself better? You're right. You're gonna have to push through every mental and physical limit you've ever pushed through before. And still, Dean, it's not gonna be enough for you to put me away. And as you're reaching down deep and you're grinding your teeth and you're looking for one last move, you wanna know who the hell I am? I'm the man that's gonna walk into SummerSlam, burn Brooklyn to the ground, beat your ass, and become champion because I am that damn good.
Here we have the Commissioner Shane McMahon, the GM Daniel Bryan, getting ready for the festivities as it's almost time for the WWE World Championship. Well, the WWE World Championship has changed hands 8 times at SummerSlam, and John Dolph Ziggler hopes it's number 9 tonight as he has his sights set on becoming a 3-time WWE World Champion.
Dolph Ziggler has been to complain about a glass ceiling, about people holding him back. Well, right now, Dolph Ziggler has the opportunity. It is 100% in his hands what happens and if he walks out as the WWE World Champion.
You know, Dolph has a lot of pressure on him right now. Normally, there's pressure that comes along with a championship match. But lately, Ziggler's been putting even more pressure on himself. He wants to prove something to himself.
And a raucous reception for the Kingpin WWE World Champion, the man who possesses the most prestigious prize in sports entertainment, Dean Ambrose.
And the only place you can see that WWE Championship, the same championship that Bruno Sammartino took off Buddy Rogers in 48 seconds, right across the river of the Garden, is on SmackDown Live.
Ziggler looks focused, though. You got to question what's going through his mind. Ziggler said it before. This could be his last chance.
Well, here you see tensions have been rising the past few weeks.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the WWE World Championship. Introducing the challenger, residing in Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 218 pounds, Dolph Ziggler! And his opponent, from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, he is the WWE World Champion, Dean Ambrose!
I'm kicking it all in. All the screw-ups that I did.
Might take a line of security like the McGregor-Diaz sequel last night to keep these two apart before the match.
The difference between these guys and McGregor is these guys are actually adult size.
The WWE World Championship at stake.
Well, that was planned.
The champion Dean Ambrose, as the bell sounds, doesn't think Dolph Ziggler is good enough. He's been playing mind games and he's brought out a hyper-aggressive side of Ziggler.
He has. I like this new version of Ziggler, though. He's got a chip on his shoulder, and frankly, I think this is the best Dolph Ziggler we've seen in a long time.
No superstars appeared in more WWE pay-per-view matches in the last 5 years than Ziggler. This is 50th pay-per-view match, the biggest of his career.
But you're right, though. Ambrose was playing mind games, got Ziggler to start doubting himself. The only problem is, it seems like he fired him up.
Dolph Ziggler just adding gasoline to the fire. Roll up by Ziggler.
And your point, David.
Over a quick one.
Dean actually believes he is in Dolph Ziggler's head.
Oh, roll up again here by Ziggler, looking to put away the champion quickly.
But I think he is in Dolph Ziggler's head. I think it worked.
Right now, Dolph is putting on a wrestling clinic.
Yeah, I don't think it worked the way that he wanted it to.
Went to Kent State as a walk-on, became the winningest wrestler in their history.
He's going to be inducted in that school's Hall of Fame in September with that drop kick on Ambrose. Would like to attend as WWE World Champion.
He's a multi-time world champion, had one of the greatest Money in the Bank cash-ins we've ever seen. That was right over the Meadowlands day after WrestleMania.
So did Dean Ambrose. That's how he became champion, and Ziggler delivers a swinging neckbreaker outside the ring.
Can't win it out there, Dolph. Dolph's been in enough championship matches, he knows that.
Was that the last Money in the Bank that Dean Ambrose won the contract, cashed it in later that night at the expense of his former Shield brethren? Seth Rollins going for the dirty deeds. Wow. Tosses Ziggler to the floor. And I think emotion could play a crucial role in this matchup.
Look at this, Ziggler going for that DDT, but Ambrose, throwing him clean out of the ring.
And John, you've been a champion. You have to be careful with your emotion in a matchup of this magnitude.
Yeah, when you have somebody like Dolph Ziggler as fired up as Dolph is to come in here and get this opportunity again for a WWE Championship, Dean Ambrose knows you got to weather the storm. Because a guy like Dolph is going to come out smoking. He's going to throw everything at you. He's fired up. You want to weather that storm.
And let's not take anything away from Dean Ambrose, who, David, he's had to scratch and claw all his life to get what's his. And now he is at the top of the food chain as WWE World Champ.
He's not the most sophisticated champ, but he earned it.
Boy, that is newsworthy.
But he earned it, and he represents that title well. But conversely, he says that Dolph Ziggler hasn't earned anything. And frankly, that's why he hasn't gotten his big shot.
And Ambrose a fighting champion as he has Ziggler on the top turnbuckle. Oh, no. Looking for a avalanche. Butterfly suplex from the top. And Ambrose with a 2 count.
And to your point, David, Dean Ambrose is just, as what you just saw, is as talented as you can be. It's why he is the WWE World Champion. He just looks like he robbed a homeless mannequin.
The thing about Ambrose is people say he's crazy.
Well, he is.
Cover here by Ambrose.
That may be, but he's also crazy confident in his own skills, and that is a dangerous thing.
It's hard to game plan a guy like Dean Ambrose because he doesn't know what he's going to do.
Oh, well. He just put the sole of his boot into the midsection of Dolph Ziggler.
Wait a minute, JBL. Did you say that mannequin?
Yes.
Mannequins don't have homes. They're not alive.
That is how bad that Dean Ambrose is that he would rob the homeless mannequin then.
Single leg grab here by Ambrose, but very confident as well, doing a little flexing here and putting pressure on the lower lumbar region of Dolph Ziggler.
But you don't want to be overconfident, especially because Dolph Ziggler is an amateur wrestling champion. And this doesn't exactly fit Ambrose's game plan here.
Reversal by Ziggler, shoulders down. Kick out by Ambrose. Oh! There have been some legendary WWE World Championship matches at SummerSlam. The brother battle between Bret and Owen Hart in 1994. John Cena, Daniel Bryan in 2013.
See what I mean?
Snap suplex by Ambrose.
No, he's definitely crazy.
He's a lunatic.
I don't know if that was wise going over and shaking the referee's hand.
And of course, who can't forget The Rock versus Brock Lesnar. 2002, Brock Lesnar, the Beast Incarnate, to battle the Viper Randy Orton later tonight here at SummerSlam.
Again, that was crazy, but Ambrose showed he can take a beating.
Ziggler up on his feet. Ambrose! Oh, and he caught him with the drop kick in
That's
midair.
always a good spot.
Perfectly timed by Ziggler.
Let's look at this. Ambrose comes off it. Look at this beautiful drop kick.
What?
Right on the button.
And you just know if Ziggler becomes a 3-time WWE World Champion, he's going to party like his hometown Cleveland Indians. Mike Napoli misses with the super kick. Oh,
This could be it.
Ambrose with the 2 count. Ziggler able to lift that left shoulder just in the nick of time.
This is planted.
Ambrose continuing with the mind game. Just on.
He has absolute disdain for Dolph.
Trash talking Dolph Ziggler. Setting him up here. Oh, mocking Dolph Ziggler.
Yes.
Ambrose looking for the dirty deeds. Instead, Ziggler unloads a right hand and sends Ambrose to the outside.
There's that DDT.
Ziggler just planted Ambrose with a DDT. Do we have a new champion? No.
One of the problems with Dean Ambrose, he has such disdain for Dolph that there's a lack of respect there. This is a multi-time world champion. He's one of the best athletes we've had in the WWE.
No, you're right to your point. He can't afford to. Wow, what an impact. He can't afford to take Ziggler lightly here.
Neither can afford to take the other lightly. They are contesting the WWE World Championship here on the biggest stage of SummerSlam, and Ambrose now firing off those right hands. Oh,
That famous.
yeah, Ziggler looking for the famouser. Instead, he's rolled up for a 2 count. Oh, shoulder first into that unforgiving steel post. Ziggler looking to exploit this opportunity. There's
Now
the
you got it.
famouser. Plants him face first. Ziggler looking to become a 3-time champion, but couldn't get the 3 count.
Look at this. Ziggler sidestep. Boom. Golly.
Dolph has won so many matches on his quickness and athleticism. That is it on display right there.
We saw how emotional Dolph Ziggler got this past week on SmackDown Live. Addressing Dolph Ziggler before he decked him with a super kick. He said earlier tonight he's just 1 super kick away from becoming a 3-time WWE World Champion. Oh, malfunction at the junction.
Both thinking the exact same thing here.
Turn down the microphone.
Both going to that crossbar at the same time. You say great minds think alike, but I'm not sure Dean Ambrose even thinks.
Dolph
But it
Ziggler
has been successful for Dean Ambrose, whatever he does.
survived a 6-pack challenge match against the likes of Apollo Crews, Baron Corbin, John Cena, AJ Styles, and Bray Wyatt to earn this opportunity. And now it's Ambrose lighting him up with punches and chops. Picking up momentum as the WWE World Champion. Reversal on the Irish Whip. And he levels Ziggler with that clothesline.
Got him exactly where he wants him. Ambrose is tough.
Miss Davis, I think he answers.
Running Bulldog by the champion. The Kingpin going all the way to the top turnbuckle. Ziggler struggling to get back up to a vertical base. He doesn't really know where he is. And he gets blocked with that elbow.
Here we go.
Could be it right
Oh,
almost.
just a 2 count. Ambrose frustrated with the referee's cadence of the count. Meanwhile, Ziggler, David, what does Dolph Ziggler have to do to try to get himself back into this matchup?
Right now, Dolph needs to shake out the cobwebs, but he needs to go back to what he's good at.
Little mind games going on by Dean Ambrose. He has absolute contempt for Dolph Ziggler.
Reversal by Ziggler, now has him up, looking for that sleeper hold, trying to scissor the body.
Ed Lewis won a lot of championships with that scissor hold, with that sleeper hold.
And they both got jumped outside of the ring, and again, you cannot become WWE World Champion. Dolph Ziggler can't by count out, they have a count of 10. Only by pinfall or submission. Both very cognizant of that fact, but what a struggle it has been here between Dolph Ziggler and Dean Ambrose. The WWE World Championship at stake. Oh, super kick on the outside.
Referee's at a count of 6.
Ziggler needs to break the count or get Ambrose back in.
Because if Ziggler gets in by himself, he wins the match, but he didn't win the championship. He's got to get Dean in there.
And he does just that, and immediately goes
super
for
kick
the cover.
Not even close.
Powers out.
Took too much time to get him back in. But look at this.
That is what Dolph Ziggler said all he needed to win a championship. He just needed to do it right in the middle of the ring.
Dean Ambrose successfully retained the championship at Battleground against his former Shield brethren Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. Rollins vying to become the first Universal Champion tonight against Finn Balor. The super kick blocked by Ambrose.
Oh.
Zigzag! 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 It wasn't enough.
Now that was as close as close gets.
With Dean going for the dirty deeds. Dolph counters zigzag. But it's not enough to put the lunatic away, and Dean and Dolph to become the 3-time world champion.
It really was the champion, Dean Ambrose, goading Dolph Ziggler into proving himself yet again. Ziggler fully aware that this may be his last opportunity to become WWE World Champion.
Well, you never know, as you say, Mauro, when that last opportunity is going to come.
Look at this vicious side of Ziggler, too. I've never seen him guys.
Great fight. And that sleeper on him. There's your hold, Mauro.
Is it going to be enough to force Ambrose to tap and to make Ziggler a 3-time world champion?
Yeah. Ambrose is scrambling. Ambrose knows the severity of what he's in.
Nice escape by Ambrose. Oh! Lunatic lariat by Ambrose! And Ziggler could be out! Will it be another successful title defense here at SummerSlam for the Kingpin, Dean Ambrose? Man, he's wasting a lot of time, guys.
I think he's got something else he's playing.
Do you agree with this strategy, John?
No, I don't, but that's Dean Ambrose for you. He has just do a different drummer than I've ever seen anybody.
But that's what makes him so successful.
It has been successful for him. You're right, David. You can't argue with that success.
Just had his egg scrambled on the top turnbuckle, courtesy of Dolph Ziggler.
That's why Ambrose is hard to prepare for, because he's unorthodox. You never know what the guy's going to do.
Yeah, you're exactly right, David. Enjoy Ambrose while you can, because with that style, he won't be around long.
I don't know if Ambrose is going to enjoy this. Dolph Ziggler looking for the superplex. Being defended thus far by Ambrose.
Ambrose sat down exactly what he needs to do to counter it. Now it's Dolph in trouble.
And Dolph Ziggler crashes back to the canvas in a heap. Whoa!
Ambrose holds on with both arms. I don't blame him. The WWE Championship is at stake.
Headbutt from Ziggler. Another one softening up the champion. Looking for that face buster block. Dirty Days by Dean Ambrose. And it's game, set, match. Dean Ambrose retains the WWE World Championship here at SummerSlam.
And still the WWE World Champion, Dean Ambrose. Yes, Dean Ambrose has a face that would set off a fire alarm, but he is an incredibly talented champion.
Not the most orthodox champion
I'm gonna
in
wait till
WWE
they cut
history,
away
but he
from the
remains
story.
kingpin after a hard-fought battle against Dolph Ziggler, who falls short in an attempt to become a three-time champion tonight.
And Ambrose is walking out the WWE World Champion. And by the way, the only place you can see that prestigious title, the greatest title in all of sports entertainment, is on SmackDown Live on Tuesday nights.
So Dean Ambrose maintains his hold on the gold, and what a night it has been here in Brooklyn. SummerSlam, the 29th annual.
It's been incredible. As you say, he's a lunatic, but he is a successful lunatic.
Yes, he is. He's still our champion.
And what a night it's been. What a week it's been for WWE in the Big Apple.
That was disappointing, dude.
The biggest party of the summer. It's SummerSlam. SummerSlam.
SummerSlam.
WWE's SummerSlam. Please welcome John Cena.
They